Right, adishima mama chechu bibi aba Milo TV kasa fidie ne so ene eye dey di kan na wa subscribe we are like na afi wa comment na wa share me the Prince Kojo TV Toronto, Canada and I'm subscribe if today is your first time, like our videos, comment and then share. Abusia for disclaimer. Me immigration lawyer, me immigration consultant. Nemum be say 2 months ago. Nipa be 3 or 4 be efrebe. Na omo confirm say also mateto from say nipa bi e de ato omo nim say Canada ban ebema what we call amnesty. Ya ka amnesty ana say nipa bi a wo system ni mu a na e wadi eduro a wo pass tena a wo kyerɛ sɛ wo kɔ ne di mu a asɛm ba na saafo no na wo se ye gi wo mo na ye den ye ma wo mo asetena nti tiawa ye bɔ ne do boa na ya summarize a ye ka sɛ amnesty a nipa bi a osuro sɛ wo kɔ ne nchi a ye bekunu a wo de ne ho abedan Canada ban me wo Canada nti sa na meka no nti nipa bi frɛfrɛ ya na obusa me na me say no, I'm not the very best person I met me about this answer to to confirm say mpo e no kure say ye be ma anase ye ma. But so we hear the other side of the coin now. Of course me obi a me research yi pa me read more about Canada. Now there is this guy a okotena UK a sebe okoto akwada bi mo na akwara ne free ne family oye Pakistani okoto mo na sebe okorepu akwada bi ene onye akwanya free UK. Okay, yenshi asisi o free Pakistan or ba UK as an international student and a family member akwada bi a eni kwan se woye den oye ne ho adwuma na koye ne ho adwuma ene o mo chi ne tom wo UK ene o free UK ebesin ko all the way Spain ene onya kwan e free Spain ba Canada. But then na ensem fata se onya akwanya ba Canada. Why? Or criminal background, or wanya criminal record. But it me be rule Canada. And nipa bebre wo system no mu a Canada banche say they have to kick them out of the system. Nti se ko basa me pe man kasa me checks no tells me say there is nothing absolutely like amnesty. Nti point blank I told them say guys me ye Ghana ni wo ye Ghana ni so what we do system now per krata fight konkoden emu obi enkwahye okutupa emu obi nkoka nkyerɛ sɛ amnesty na sɛ wode wani kɔto so na sɛ amaso wɛ nti hye wosapo mu nsuo. I told these people that I gave them that answer, but then disclaimer. Me immigration lawyer, me immigration consultant, okay? All right, and some mehwe ewo online me ba na mabest share na obi anyi bi what now. Yeah, that's sorry ya Nigeria for nipa mako 366 Canada ban e deport wo mo hwe camera nanim na hwe the reason why ana kwan ben na Canada ban gina so a we deported these Nigerians from Canada. Of course ye wo be 900 people a omo da waiting list a omo nyina so Canada ban che say we mo akwa omo so e ready no mo eden na wo mo atoa wo mo e wo omo kru Nigeria mo kwan omo fa so omo deport omo ni ebi mu eye criminals ebi mu ba system no mu no se be so nkrata akọ mo nsanka bi omo ye niam basa ye chi safo no omo ye de omo kọ ana ye de omo kokra ebi mu nso bae on be siki asylum te se de usiki asylum na Canada banche se omo asylum no ana se omo asylum siki no emu ohwerem eye bogus refugee nti omo anyi omo ntum ana sa omo nso omo nyina nipa bebre ebi mo nso visa ewuye ebi mo stay ewuye omo renew ebi mo antie like omo anhwe Milo TV ne ade nti safo ni nyina no Canada ban ebo wo mo nyina doboa ana ode wo mo nyina eko. Okay, omo ko Nigeria, omo free Nigeria ne ba Canada omo be pass tena ya bo omo deportation ya deport omo e de omo ko omo di mu. Okay, nti wo ye Ghana ni e de adwen about trim o be pekrata wo Canada wo ho bobo atesen immigration consultant ben wo hunu lawyer ben wo kwa hunu se omo ni nyina eka ho bi Milo TV people Toronto Canada na mo wa se Canada wo penipa no e kam ye say this law ye friend no bill C12 no I don't know anyway mo me yankwa ginchire mu e fa Nigeria fo a ya bo mo no na ye ba ye beto so enchire mu no
The news about 366 Nigerians being deported back home, it has left many people worried, sad, and emotionally shaken. Now, if this news has made your heart heavy, know that you are not alone. Deportation itself is really, really painful and affects real people who had real dreams. And nobody, I repeat, nobody deserves to be mocked or spoken about harshly. For those of you directly affected, my heart truly goes out to you. Life does not end there. Many people have fallen, stood up again, and still built beautiful futures, and your story is not going to be different. But I want us to clearly understand what deportation means. Deportation does not mean that everybody abroad is illegal, or migration is a scam, or that traveling out is no longer possible. Most of these deportations happen for specific reasons, such as overstaying your visa, losing legal status and not restoring it on time, violating the conditions of your visa, receiving poor or false advice, or ignoring immigration instructions. Now, for those of you who are back home and are planning to travel or relocate, please take a deep breath. This news is not meant to scare you away. It is meant to educate you. The truth is that every year, thousands of Nigerian people successfully relocate, they get their visas approved, become permanent residents and Canadian citizens, they work legally in this country, raise their families and thrive. Those stories, they happen every single day, even if they don't make it to the headlines. The difference is you doing it the right way. It's also you understanding the visa conditions, maintaining valid status in this country, asking questions early and the right questions, seeking proper guidance, and planning patiently and legally. Migration is not about rushing. It's about clarity, compliance, and consistency. I call it the 3 C's. And most important, P for patience. So if you're preparing to come, let this moment strengthen your resolve, not to weaken it. Let it push you to be more informed, more careful, and more prepared. There's still hope. There are still opportunities in this country. And there is still a future for those who actually plan wisely. I pray that fear will not be your portion. May wisdom direct your steps. And please, if this message brought you a little breath of peace, share it to somebody who needs that reassurance.
Nigerians deported from Canada, an untold story. Hello, my name is Favor. In just 10 months of 2025, Canada deported 366 Nigerians and 974 more are still waiting. Nigeria is now the only African country in Canada's top 10 deportation lists. These aren't criminals. 83% are failed refugee claimants. People like Deborah, a healthcare worker during the pandemic, the Makinde family who fled to protect their daughter, families who thought Canada was their safe haven. What went wrong? Canada launched an aggressive immigration crackdown in 2025, the biggest in over a decade. They are rejecting asylum claims, saying people can just relocate within Nigeria. But we know it's not that simple. The full story is heartbreaking, but you need
to... Where the Yamina make on, patch off our phone, ne Google, ne Bosch Google, said Canada has deported 366 Nigerians, a bit poppy up, and 974 are on the waiting list. Our monsu, a bit to us do a mwako. And the video say, Osha, and so a toagu and chinimu amawanano. Any kwanse mkutuma ne neje awiabebo na wa hye osapo munsu amoni ayedin say kwan abefa so anso benya wasetena pacha wote ene Nigeria ochina betimi aye Ghana enti boabo ho system now yanko yanim eba asanam se da mamenye research na menkwa chiri kakranwe na me true back be say 2-3 years ago time na Trudeau etie ba nwane so wo bie to mo no na so wo bi e wo US a wo betimi aba Canada no. There were these Nigerians are now free Nigeria. Sorry, free Nigeria and a call all the way US. But Udim said sorry, US or Asylum seeking 7 CTF. And safe trade agreement ne ba mu no ɔyɛ sɛ ɔmo nyina ɛba Canada nti ɛbra wo do border ne so no na nyɛ easy this CBSA officer wɔyɛ wo ba wɔtoto wo ma no obuso ɔmo so many questions of course during question no anasa or interrogate wo no border no so na ɔmo gina US alatafo no gina US ɛna na CBSA fo no Canada Border Service officers no so ɛwɔ Canada ɛna ɔmo ka kyerɛ Nigeria fo no sɛ montie ne yie pa empo sɛ munya kwanya ebewura Canada na ye process na amfa pajotie ne yie o sɛ process ema mo sɛ mo siki asylum na amfa ye mfa mo ko back to US o sune mo ko Nigeria mo tiase na mo je penye sɛ ane Milo TV people Toronto Canada subscribe so na first time we are like no comment na fi wa share obi se kwadwo kasa wa mo me enko boda no so na enko je confirmation no amra e ba beton so confirmation ni
at this point you are in the United States of America. Does anybody have a valid visa currently for the United States? Yes. Even if it expires soon? Yes. Are you aware that the very minute you cross this border your status in the United States is nullified?
Yes.
Okay. Have you started a refugee claim in the United States?
No.
Is there a reason why you have not?
What?
Is there a reason why you're choosing not to do a refugee claim status in the United States? As opposed to traveling to Canada to do the very same thing?
Yeah, you must not hear from us first.
Pardon?
Yes.
Do you know that there is a legal port not 3 kilometers from here where you can enter the country legally through the channels that are established? Yes? This is not a legal port of entry. This is an illegal point. This is not a way to get in. Okay. Is the reason why you're choosing here as opposed to trying to go through the channels like everybody else that does?
No, we want to go through this one right here.
Okay, so you're aware that by crossing here, you're committing an illegal act?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure that you want the beginning of your life in Canada to start with an illegal
Yes.
Yes.
Future in Canada. That's why I'm here.
But you can start that same future in
want
Canada
this
after
one.
you go to work.
We want this place.
Why?
Because
Why
I
not the
want
legal way?
Because I want to go to Canada because I believe I can make it, and this is how I can handle the Canada. And I don't have a legal.
Do you have any family in Canada?
I don't have
Do
no family.
you have any family in
No.
Canada? Are you planning to claim refugee status in Canada?
Refugees, yes, please.
Where are we coming from? Which countries?
Sorry,
Which countries?
Nigeria.
Okay. Are you aware that should your refugee class status be refused through Immigration Canada, you will be returned not to the United States, but in fact to your home country of Nigeria?
I understand
Yes.
that.
So you may be refused that either way, correct? You're aware of that? The difference is, and I want to be clear though, the difference is if you're refused here, you're returned directly to Nigeria. However, since you have legal status in the United States, if you're refused there, you're returned to the United States.
No, we come back to the United
We want
States.
Canada here. We want Canada here.
We are saving Canada.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that just because you come here doesn't mean you get to stay.
We are
Yes,
like that.
yes.
We understand that.
So clear. You understand what it is again?
Yes.
We understand that.
And we believe in this.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
No, we just want to come in. That's it. No. Please.
For the fact that we believe in Canada, that Canada can solve our problem. That's why we are here.
We are saving
And we don't have any other choice to go back.
Our mind is made up. We want to come into Canada.
Canada.
Because we know Canada can save our life illegally. That's the way we're here right now. We understand everything you just said right now. And that is what we want right now. We want to come in
I'm just
illegally.
trying to understand why it is that you want to start your lives in Canada by an illegal act, rather than doing what everybody else who also wants to start their life in Canada is doing illegally. Why is it that you think that you can supersede the system to
Okay.
do it illegally while everybody else still is choosing to do it legally?
I don't want to go through it legally. I want to come in illegally. Because right now I understand I'm illegal if I go through this part. That is why. And I want to just go it. I want to follow my heart.
You're aware of what you're giving up when you come across.
Okay, I got to go.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on with the bag.
okay na chese the see no on say omutum richire omusi no omuchi omuse okay so se mukọ na mukudu Canada na ye start see process money man amfa ye mfa monko back to USA ye dem go straight up all the way to Nigeria and omuse ane and omubaye now asem say see a oye Ghanaian a waba Canada e dey adwene about trim anema pi na akoso alatafo no ebi mo sebe omo ha adwen nti we tire wo say I'm not saying say alata ni bia adwen but nkomo na ye di na che say alatafo ni bi ha adwen ya single handedly ene ye yi wo mo say wo mo na ye wo mo so sanso omo be ye niema basa wo Canada of course obi ha ko bi man mu okodu oman mu no ope sika ntem okodu oman mu ope se oyeye ntem oye bibi akoye shakara woni di ma che say yes ono tu kwan ono na you know and so wadam for such a person I'll urge you say ya hwi mo ni na ho anya lata ni bia no me no kase ya lata for e de refrely ato tankurom de anyway abusianfo yedim bisi ya damas nyame ka obi a ono nya obi a akomaso ade ma na damas Milo TV ya bompa ye se obi wodi eduro bia wontutu na nam wonsiye na wonsore waka na wonya ne hyehyeye sanya sa bibia betumi asi mo woni na ho wodi eduro kwan be na afa so di waduro okay wonya evidence bi aka ho you know try your best na krata no wodi eda ho ayeden homi say tue wonso wonsa be kan wodi amamia wodi be ma me di the prince ko jetewe peace out makramo.